I'm up. Let's check. Oh, it was Stabby all along. Everything is lagging, doop a doop a doop. Everything is lagging, doop a doop a doop. Stop lagging, doop a doop a doop. Stop lagging all along. All right, come on, get going. Hold your boat. Taking your sweet time, aren't you? My computer has been slow as molasses lately. Good morning, Ollie. Good morning, everyone else. Couple of things. I may bail. We'll see how I'm doing, but we may bail after an hour because Stabby is not feeling so good again. I have some sort of congestion really bad in my nose that hurts, and no amount of decongestant seems to be helping it. And I don't know if you guys have ideas, but I cannot get rid of this pain in my, like right here, It's such a bad pressure pain, and nothing I do seems to clear it out. Yeah, potatoes open. Go ahead and enter. I did that, and I also took a hot shower this morning and tried to snort it that way too. Maybe I just need to use the steamer, stick my face in it, and see if it works. If I do it for long periods of time. If you guys have an idea for the next contest, I'm looking for one. I'm sure I could come up with a very broad idea if I want to, but I like to, hey Shenzi, I like to get the, oh, you know, you got a good point, Ollie. I might try that. It's that bad. It's like really, really that bad. It's kind of unbearable. And I find it hard to focus on anything else. So there's that. And since Shenzi is on, I will announce who the winners were again. I apologize to all of you who have not won. I am not cut out for doing contests because I feel so bad about people not winning that I want to send all of you presents. I will be sending out participation prizes just to thank you, but every single entry was good. And I mean that. There was not a single entry that I was like, not good. You know, every single one was good. And it was really tough for me, and there was a reason why I couldn't decide between them. It was because they were so good. And I really appreciate the help that the community gave me in deciding, because I sure as heck had a terrible time. I hope that's what happened, you know? I hope that's what happened. I do know of one person who did make the build entirely for the contest, and I feel really bad if they didn't win because I can't remember who it was. I suck like that. But the winners were, for the apartments size, Kitty Travel. For the small size, Corundum. For the medium size, Agnamhov. And for the large size is Shenzi. And I need to know which server Shenzi wants their money on. Also, for anyone on EU... Oh, that's great. Well, you won, so congratulations. It obviously was good. It's, so we need another topic, but that's okay. I need to, if anyone Well, you know, I didn't on the last one. On the romantic one, I didn't decide. Other people decided. But for the others, yeah, it was. I mean, the obvious ones were the silly ones. Like everyone could tell which ones were the silly ones, you know. And it got significantly harder from there on out. Uh, I need to know where Shenzi wants his money. They want their money. I don't even know what gender. See? Thank you for understanding. That's exactly how I felt. I couldn't do it. Oh, it's fantastic, Shenzi. It really was. It was really good. Um, it's just so hard to decide. Yeah, it's okay. I do need to talk to somebody. If there's anyone on EU who needs money on NA, let me know. I would like to trade. I'll give you 1 million on NA. Congratulations, Corundum. You won in the small category for most romantic. Good morning. Good morning, Fiendish. I will be sending out prizes shortly. I assume you want it on NA, Corundum. Or do you want it on EU? You let me know which one you want it on. And when the EUers get on, I do want to trade. I do need some more money after this. Because I am going to get low on EU. So I can do a 1-to-1. If you'd like. Or if that's not a good exchange, I'll do a different exchange. Just let me know. Yeah, you won. Congratulations. Good morning, Karen. You got it. I think it's a good idea what Shenzi is doing. It's like if you're trying to get started on the other server, it helps to get the money on the other server. So if you ever feel like that, you want to do it that way. If you win in the 50 grand and you want to get the money on the different server, that's fine. I can make that happen. Oh, what a morning. So, did you guys hear what the ending was for the for what happened with Lucian? Apparently, they're not the only ones who had it happen to them, but it seems that it's a copyright thing, and it only started to be enforced, I think, when Microsoft came along. I have a feeling that that Microsoft is perhaps behind it because they never bothered before. Um, they are, and it also they did it to Better Homes and Gardens. They now have a different name. I feel sorry for them. Um, I'll wait till some of the EUers get on, and you're welcome. And then I'll hit them up for some. Yeah, it's awful. I think it's silly. I mean, it's really. I can't imagine that Better Homes and Gardens would actually sue a guild. I don't even see that they would actually know about a guild, but whatever. I mean, okay, fine. Good morning, Drop Stitch. Oh no, it's fine. I'll find people. I'll find people. If no one else, I know Ula always has a standing thing with me where she always wants more money on NNA, so we could switch it. That's true. That is true. Let me grab my stuff out of the bank. But I mean, I'm not sure that that Lucian would have appealed to older folks. Better Homes and Gardens, maybe, but Lucian, I don't think most people recognize that it was from anything. And it was from Stargate, and I didn't know, frankly. Not gonna lie. I had no idea. I saw those movies ages ago. And I don't even know if it's from the TV show or the movies or what. I have no idea. So that gives you a sense of just how clueless I am. just pull this stuff out.
You would have found Oz tooth when you thought it.
Let me send it to me, and then we'll get started this morning. Yeah, not like they don't have the money, but yeah, I hear you. So, as you can see by priority mail, this is an add-on, okay? Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, I hadn't heard of them either. But, you know, I believe that they're probably in, you know, I'm sure the reason why is the reason they gave on that. So, this priority mail add-on, what it does is it keeps trying to send to the person until that person's mailbox is emptied and can get there. Well, as you probably can guess, that mail that's sitting there is to Cardi to try to fix the problems that have been going on. I have a mail, but I've also called in the email. So there's an email out now, which I hardly ever do with Cardi. But there's also one other thing, which is I could try one last thing if I don't hear from him, but then I've hit my limit. But the last one always seems to work, so I'll give him until the end of tonight, and if I still don't hear from him, I'll contact him through the last ditch resort. All right, so Kitty Travel, I believe, is on this server. Congrats! Congrats on winning the most romantic in your category. 250,000. Then Magnum hops on. Okay, the rest are all on EU. And Stabity all along. All right, let's check this stuff out. Let's do a house, shall we? Oh, wow. Lots of people went to my cliff shade. I appreciate that, by the way. I know how hard it was to choose. Believe me. All right. What is a good one to start with? Yes, there really doesn't make a difference. These are all ones I've checked. I should start with the ones I've checked first. Let us go to No Strudels, Hallelujah Champion. And I would like to point out that no strudel is a terrible thing. I would love to have some strudel. Being without strudel is sad. Oh, I gotta update you guys on the lamp. I feel like a moron here. So when I posted about it as it being a bug, the lamp being a museum item instead of a memento, someone said, "Did you finish the quest?" And I said, "No, she gives it to you on the third step, but I'll go finish it just in case." Yeah, you finish the quest and she gives it to you as a memento. So I feel pretty stupid. What are you gonna do? I a dummy. So I asked them to remove the thread. I feel like a silly gal. Oh, warning. Oh no, it's okay. You were right, and I should have caught it, and I wasn't thinking. The other thing is tomorrow, I think, the clockwork and oh, how pretty. The clockwork and the Varnaville stuff starts. So what you might want to do is if you do the clockwork, oh my goodness, this is stunning. If you do clockwork or if you do any of those dailies, don't turn them in today. Hold on to them. 25th. Gotcha. Thank you for correcting me. Alright, so that's night mode. Look how beautiful this would be at night. Kills me. I can't see it. Hey, Dara. So we've got just stunning trees. I think what I like about it is they use those big summer trees and then put tons of lights in them. I'm a sucker for lights, honestly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm having, you know, the reason part of this thing with my pain in here is I'm just feeling crappy. But then on top of that, I'm also feeling kind of low self-esteem day. No, I'm glad that they're taking a couple days. I'm sorry I was off about the day. I was positive it was tomorrow, but my memory is shot, so I can't be trusted. This is lovely. No joke. One of the best gardens I've ever seen. I don't even know no strudel. You know, it's funny when I don't know people in the community who put out something so advanced and fantastic, right? But then again, I haven't watched I haven't watched J Hart in forever because I've been, whenever he gets on is usually right after I finish, and I'm usually pretty crispy by then. But how do I get up here? But yeah, I've been feeling pretty down on myself, you know, the whole, I'm sure you all understand, I'm overweight, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm getting old, blah, all that crap. It happens, right? I gotta be able to get up in here. So I usually try not to focus on that kind of thing. I'm really having trouble figuring out how to get up in here. I'll follow the line. How's that? But you'll note that I don't usually harp on that kind of stuff. I don't usually have that kind of thing. I work really hard on my self-esteem, but I'll tell you, every so often, it hits me. All right, maybe it's over here. Don't I know? I know, I wish. I wish I would listen to that. This is stunning, but does anyone see a place where you could actually go up in this thing? Like, it's beautiful, but I can't figure out how to get into it. Maybe you're not supposed to. We all have our weaknesses. Oh, here we go. This is probably it right here. All right, that'll work. Even if that's not the intended one, that'll work. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is beautiful. They made a treehouse mainly out of putting these summer trees and then these roots in between, which are the sticks. Oh my God, they found a great use for the stickaween sticks. Yeah, there are just some days that, like, I allow myself to feel like shit because it's like telling yourself not to feel the way that you feel is pretty much like telling water not to flow. You know, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. It's nature. And you might as well accept that you're having a bad day and, you know, try not to beat yourself up for it and try to feel better the next day. And if that happens, it happens. Great. What a wonderful idea. The stickaween sticks. Well, I've been doing my diet again, but the problem is that every weekend I fuck it up because every weekend I want my pizza. Ah! I fell down. I can get back up again now. Jumped too far. So but then thinking about giving that up makes me very sad too. So I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe I'll finally get the strength to do it. We'll see. have a lot of willpower when it comes to food. Uh, I'm like one of those people who emotionally eats. Wow, no strudel. This is just beautiful. No joke. It's really stunning. You've done a fantastic job. Right. Same. It's my Friday pizza nights. I'm thinking that's the problem because everything else I do um, is dead on right. I eat correct calories for everything else. It's just the week. It's just the pizza does me in. Stunning. I love it. Pizza is like my favorite day of the week. And I realized that how sad is that? That I basically the high point of my entire week is Friday night pizza. That's the high point of my week. What does that say about me? Oof, jealous. I mean, not jealous. Opposite of jealous. Oh, that's awful. Keatfro, Bastion. Yeah, I'm having so much trouble. Um, when I did go off of it for a couple months, I lost. Hey, purple. I lost 30 pounds. Um, I've lost 70 pounds before when I was younger. After cancer, I started to do a diet plan that I created, and I lost 70 pounds on it. But I never went back up as high as I was then, because that was cancer related. But it would be impossible for me to do what I did then because I just don't have the energy. Plus, it's different when you're living with somebody who needs to eat too. Back then, I was married to my first husband, who we pretty much were over by then. We were over by then. And I told him he's on his own for food. And he did. Um, he did take care of himself for food. And then what I did is I had a set schedule. And I can tell you what it is because it was the way I lost 70 pounds. It's simple. Not easy, but simple. I had, good morning, a quarter cup of oatmeal in the morning, plain. I had my coffee. I didn't cut back on my coffee at all. Then I had, for a snack, I had apple slices, one apple. For lunch, I had a lean cuisine. For dinner, I had a lean cuisine. And for snack, I had a 100 calorie snack pack of something. That's it. And I lost 70 pounds. Wasn't any crazy exercising or anything. It was literally just that. We would go to we would get the lean cuisines at Costco, where if you buy them in a pack, they're only $1 a piece. So I ate really cheap. And it works. It works. I was losing weight every day. Clothes were falling off of me. But being able to do that again, I don't know if I could. I'm not sure what the difference is. But if you ever want to try something and you want it, I mean, that definitely worked. Well, it was around 1,200 calories, which is like nothing. That is not a good amount, but that is the amount that they said I was, supposed to do. It actually becomes rather filling after a while, It becomes satisfying after a while. But I couldn't do it anymore. I think part of the problem is I'm happy. I'm with a man that I love who makes me happy. Food makes me happy. And hey, Xander. And I'm not really in a situation where I'm like, well, my relationship is over. I'm looking for a new man and I would like to look good for that. I don't have that problem anymore. I'm with my husband who we're both quite happy. Yeah, I did try the fasting stuff. Bayushi is big on the fasting. You know, this cyclical fasting stuff. I got the books that she told me to, and I read into it and everything, and I tried it. Can't do it. I don't have that kind of self control. It's really good for people who do. Um, but I did not. This is crazy. Definitely a vampy house, right? I use the thing we use now is clean food, dirty girl. Um, I'm a big fan of vegan eating. Believe it or not, even though I'm a veggie, I'm not a vegan. My husband and I have spent now 2, 3 years of cooking vegan, and we're really very comfortable with it. And like last night, we made a vegan meatloaf and a vegan chicken salad, and we just got really comfortable with it. And I really actually don't mind the food. When I'm following that, the weight falls off, but except I eat pizza. Yeah, exactly. But no, I'm the problem here. All right, let's go to Shane Romance Bounds. I can't pronounce that name. T.S. Shane. Oh, they do go overboard, but we don't listen to everything they say. Like, um, there's one where like no processed foods, so you can't eat. They tell you not to use breadcrumbs. They want you to use bread and turn it into breadcrumbs. Like screw you, I'm buying breadcrumbs. You can just bite me. Or if they want vegan milk replacement, and I don't do that. I use actual milk. There are spots where I do what I want. Yeah, it's true. It's like I make it work for me. Romance abounds. Look at how pretty. My my husband and I tend to use make our own seasonings and stuff from. We do a lot of curry and a lot of cumin, which growing up I wasn't a big fan of, but as you get older your tastes change. This is beautiful. I wonder if the Moppets are the ones having this big meal. That's lovely too. Good way to add to that arbor is to put those flowers on it. Looks good. Oh wow. Check that out. It's like sleeping under the stars. What a lovely trick. Mm. Yeah. I don't know. It is gorgeous. I really feel like you're feeling like you're sleeping outside under the stars. No facts. This is all just real. People I love it when Valentine's Day comes around. It's like the opposite of Halloween. Like the Halloween houses, there comes a point where I'm just like, ugh, no more, right? No more scary houses. But Valentine's Day, I never get sick of it. All right, Thogarus Antiquarian. J Hart just announced that at 1 p.m. Eastern, his contest for the burning fashion or whatever it is on. So I'll be cutting it short so he can do his well, not short, but I'll be leaving at my normal time so that he can do his contest. Yeah. You know what else I like is I have not cooked with oil in years now. And it's funny because when my husband and I have a recipe that calls for oil or, whatever, because that was from clean eating. We just gave up oil in our food. And what was really amazing about it was that now we've gotten to the point where we're like, why do we put oil in things? So when we do a regular recipe, we're like, when we're eating it afterwards, we're like, maybe if we make this again, we just leave the oil out because it tastes it. And I just can't really. So we don't cook with oil anymore. It does just, you cook veggies, you cook it in a little bit of water and you're fine. And I think we both are very happy with that. So that worked out. So they've added, now I know, okay, so they've added extra walls. And then they've got extra rooms. So this is almost like, this could be a barracks or an inn. It's always hard to tell. Little spot for eating. 509 out of 600. It's just, I don't know. Being home during the pandemic has been good for home cooking. You'd think that I'd lose weight based on it, but I managed to ruin it. The weekends, man. Okay, and this must be the primary office / bedroom for the owner, maybe? And big old library, kitchen. I don't know. But thank you for letting me vent about all this stuff. It's on my mind. I wonder if this is oatmeal for everyone. Good morning, here's some oatmeal. But that stuff, that meatloaf yesterday, I think it's going to be really good, but it's just made out of the wildest stuff. It's got nuts and flax and kidney beans and oatmeal, steel cut. It's just got so much different stuff in it that is, it's just crazy. Hold on, I'll be a cat. There is something that, it actually will be good, actually. I'm sure it will have that little bit of umami taste to it. We made it once before and we had marked it down that we liked it. So I'm guessing there is a pan, a pot, or a dish or something that BuzzFeed has been suggesting that I've been kind of like looking at getting. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's like an all-in-one. Yeah, it's like an all-in-one cooking thing. Home. It's been one of those. The good thing about BuzzFeed is once they find something they like, they keep repeating it. So I know it'll be in the most recent article because it's in every article. Hold on a second. Give me a moment. Oh, never mind. I'll look for it again. Find it later. But it's a yes, happy that, yeah. Here we go. This is the Always pan. Way too expensive. But it's Wow, never mind. It's $145, but it supposedly replaces 8 different pans, but 100. I bet you could find one that's a knockoff for the same, for less money rather. But it's called the One Pan, and it replaces 8 other pans, and it supposedly got really good marks. But like I said, I would try to find a knockoff rather than pay $145 for a pan. So we've got a lovely backyard as well. I'm not sure what this house is. I'm gonna guess it's a barracks or it's an inn. It seems more like an inn because I don't see a lot of military stuff. Right? I know. Well, I wouldn't necessarily pay that for it. Sugar Paolino, Fire and Ice, Grand Sijic. Doing all big ones. Oh yeah, but she's got to replace some of her pans, and cast iron is great, but it isn't always convenient. You don't always want to wait there and wait for it to heat up. You don't always have the time or energy to deal with a cast iron. Plus, it needs extra care. You've got to season it and all that. That kind of thing. Fire and Ice. 7 effects. Let's make sure it's not on the hub. Okay, so some people are having trouble, understandably, with EHT, and I think I know what happened. It seems that there was a push of an update yesterday in Minion that for some reason had the same release date and the same version number as the one that was released on the 14th. But it wasn't the same one because other people downloaded it, installed it, and had the same problem I did. And then it vanished off of Minion. So I don't know if Cardi was behind that or if it was some sort of belch or something. But what it was is anybody who installed it, suddenly their community only showed a couple of houses and not their own. So in this case, it was like 2 houses. What is this? Oh, a crafting section. And I was able to fix it by reinstalling the updater for community, but other people, including people who I know are pretty internet savvy or computer savvy, were not able to fix it. I thought I was going crazy, but I download and update my Minion stuff every single day, and I read the notes to make sure that I can tell you guys what's changing and things. So I know I did it every single day, and then yesterday's it was weird because it was like, wow, this seems to be the same exact one as I already got. By the way, that's a cute effect. That elk. I thought it was really strange, and then I installed it anyway. I'm like, I thought I already did this one, and I did. It was some sort of weird broken copy of it. And it happened to other people. So that's the thing that I'm trying to get a hold of Cardi to fix is, does he know what that was? Does he know how to fix it? Because now at this point, Aya has completely removed EHT and completely reinstalled it in the community, and it's still broken. And I have a couple other people who've been messaging me privately with same issues or same thing about the community, but I'm thinking it's all related. So here's the scary part. What's down here? See, this is the problem with this house, okay? 568 out of 700. Is that it's so big that you really have to run all over the world to find where everything is if somebody is decorating the entire house, which, you know what? It's their house. Let them decorate the way they want. I'm not one to judge that, but just know that it's hard to do because it's such a low item count that you end up really just running all over the world to see everything. But hopefully that will change. I know people are working on it. Here's the effects in this room. We've got some reliefs effects. It's a crafting house for sure. It's probably also a home base. Here's Birodar. I forgot to put the chick in all of my houses. I gotta put the waitress in houses where it makes sense. I just didn't do it yet. And it looks like on both sides we have a little dining area. But I do think that that's something that could and will be addressed. Maybe it depends on how busy they keep the people who are working on it. And here's their romantic area, because they must have gotten the romance set and wanted to put it in somewhere beautiful.
The Muth-Nam monks use an ancient Daedric artifact to heal.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There, the very answer into
A wedding reception should have a caterer or a waitress or something. Waiter. Whatever. I'm not sure where the ice fits in, but the fire, maybe the romance and the passion. This could be the ice. It looks very blue. Maybe this blue pool. Yeah, it's always good to have a pet lead you to where you want people to go. Here's teeny tiny cat. Shalidors. All biggins. Speaking of cats, I am a cat right now. It's weird with the tongue thing. When is the contest? It's still in the future, isn't it? I'd rather do it in after the he holds his contest. I can't remember when it is. I would have to look. Thursday, all right. Oh, we'll wait until after. Yeah, please. Please do. So this is Teeny Tiny Cat's Mage Pocket Realm Shalidors. Look at how lovely. Look at all the purples and greens. They've reflected the color of the sky. Even the rust color fits in this little section right here. It's got all of the, no effects, 700 out of 700 items. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I mean, seriously. That is stunning. It's like a dreamscape. Honestly. Goodness, what is this? It is gorgeous. It's just wild. That's some expense there. All those fences and a lot of item count. Holy schmoly. How do they manage to do this with that much left over? I mean, those plants take up a ton of space. Plus, you've got tons of handfast trees. Yet they were still able to create this. This is absolutely incredible. Wow. Beautiful. What a great job you did. Sometimes you just gotta tell people. Look, it's a heart. You can kind of see the heart. Yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes you just gotta tell people positive things that you think, because it's like sometimes you. Oh, it has this weird kind of thing going on. Like, I guess those are northern lights, aren't they? I hadn't really thought of. Oh, look, there's Debella off in the distance. That's a really good place to put her. She's real, not a statue. I don't see anybody else off in the distance, just Debella. Hey, Nyawen. Gorgeous. But, you know, what I was saying is, like, you know, people don't say enough good things that are true to one another. So I kind of feel like, let's go to Katishwa's main painter village, Gornir. I feel like we need to tell each other, remember when these things, when we think something positive about someone else, we should tell them. I think a lot of times that we just sort of let it end in our brains and don't take it to the next step of actually telling the person. And I think we need to spread more positivity in the world by, when we think positive, genuine things, we should tell each other. Don't make shit up, but if you're thinking something good, you should tell them. Although it does make some people very uncomfortable to hear any kind of compliments. I don't know what to do in that situation. So this is Gornir, of course. Let us go through the main pod house. There's some buildings over here. So this is a traditional, we definitely have the traditional Bosmer look. 594 items. And at our alchemy sign out front. Which is interesting. They must only get things that drop or... Yeah, okay, see, this could be totally a pact-worthy house, because it seems that mostly they have bones, some mushrooms that maybe fell on their own, eggs. It could be that these are ground-up bones or something like that. I think you could do it. I think these might be things that fell down or whatever. It'd be difficult, but you could be a Bosmer alchemist. Or maybe just someone likes living in a house that's... Oh, 21 effects. A house that's Bosmer-like, is a pod, but they're not Bosmer. Who knows? Alternatively, I'm not sure that they might consider mushrooms plants. Oh, goodness. Yeah. That's, oh, that's sweet. That's sweet of them. Of him. I try to do it for people who I know don't watch the stream. Or who I don't think watch the stream. Because if you watch the stream, you'll generally hear it. But if you don't, and I don't know you, I should tell them. Yeah, very, very Bosmer. Could be an RP area even. It's so Bosmery. This is somebody, maybe a leader or a storyteller. And here they have the kills. I love these painted stones. I need to use them more often. I really like them. And you know what else I really like? The single flowers, wedding flowers, every so often. It's not overdoing it. There's just a pop of glow. I like that. It's very natural looking. Not overdone. Really well done. I like it. Jack's Rogue's Princely Dawnlight. Ow. Quit it. Ow. Quit it. Ow. Quit it. Oh, there's, I mean, like, I have a glow house too. Don't take that the wrong way. It's, I see benefits in both ways, but yeah, don't panic about that. Yeah, I mean, my ample is entirely glow stuff. Oh, pretty. We've got 698 out of 700 items. Got Azura right up front and center. I'm not sure how I feel about Azura. Oh, speaking of, I wonder if I took a picture, can show you the picture I took that I thought you guys would appreciate. Give me a moment. Let me make sure this isn't, yeah, it's not. Okay, good. Um, oh, so I'm in Skyrim, and I found this in one of the dwarven homes, or what dwarven thingies. What do you call them? Delves, I guess. And this will make you laugh, I think. I'm like, I guess it happens to us all. Even designers. That's a lamp. That's a shandy. Cracks me up. That even they had a messed up shandy sticking out of the ground because they made the string too long. It made me laugh. All right. Oops, what have I done here? No, that's fine. Let me see if I can get the one I really meant to show you. But it's just like, oh, my potatoes will understand that and how that happens. Did I not take a picture of it? I may not have taken a picture of it. That's a shame. Princely Dawnlight. It comes around once a year. I'm sure it'll come around again. It's really very like finished, but you can yeah, who doesn't have that? I mean, I know I do. Just funny that it happened to Skyrim people and I never noticed it, right? That's obviously a Skyrim thing that somehow I never saw before in previous run-throughs, right? It is, which kind of bugs me. Like, I feel like I'm limited in what I can do with it, this house. Yeah, yeah. But at the same time, I've seen people do very creative things with it, like build in unexpected spaces. You can do it, do things like really far out or really high up. You can do what Faindish did, which is almost like a mini build within a build that uses the outside as the diorama instead of the interior as the diorama, which is kind of crazy cool. She did a really neat trick with that. It's like you're looking through the build at the house, and the house is the diorama portion, which is really neat. But it's like, most people don't really do that because if you buy this house, generally you like it, and so you want to use it. Well, it could be a home base. It can be a primary home, right? You put all your paintings in here, or you put all of your achievement items in here, and you show off your museum type stuff. Oh, it'll come around. It'll come around again. I forget when it does. Does this come through when the Thieves Guild? I think this is the Thieves Guild / Assassins holiday is when this one comes out, because that celebrates Hughes Bane, which is where this house is. It's right on the water in Hughes Bane. I've seen some people build over the water out here too. There's things you can do. And here's the crafting room. Oh, that's a clever idea. It is nice. It is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I just, I initially saw it as too restrictive. Oh, I'm jealous. I really want them to do that again. I'm so irritated that they didn't, that they won't. And I don't know what their problem is. And now instead of doing that, which was a great idea, now they put like, here's some stuff you can get from Ouroboros crates. It's like, who wants this shit? Not me. Wow, putting that really bright light up there, definitely, that's that zone area, whatever one. Yeah. It just makes me mad that they aren't doing that again. That they just do this, that they did it that once, and then they were like, no, now we're going to give you crappy things for Black Friday. It was a few years back, definitely. Oh my god, I can't take any more. Let's go to Sioma's Black Barbed Hook. I can't do any more big ones. Yeah, it was a few years back. It's beautiful. They're not usually lit that well. Yeah, it may have been. It wasn't in the last 2 years. I know that for a fact, because the last year or the year before, because I got mad this year. This is a bathhouse. Check it out. A natural bathhouse. So this is Barbed Hook, which is in Skywash. So she took, or they took, lots of not coral. These I think are the limestones. Maybe they are the coral. Limestones, so yeah. And then they put these natural stairs in, and look at this. 2 of the waterfalls facing opposite directions. Isn't that cool? It's possible. I'm not sure. I think this is stunning, though. I think it's a really good idea. It's true. Bookish Peas, Black Vine Villa, Enchanted Forest. Even if they did it like you can't gift these because they're only on sale if you don't gift them, then you could even, I mean, that would be brilliant. I don't understand why they don't do that. I don't. So this is an Enchanted Forest. Now check this out. No effects. 196 items. We've got... Well, you know what, Corundum? A lot of the builds that J-Heart asks for can be put in there because they're like tiny little cobble builds sometimes that you could just stick in there. Look at how beautiful this is. It's got the Indrik baby and the enchanted trees, a lot of blue. Oh, you mean an apartment, a really small apartment, yeah. And then they've got this double waterfall river over here, which is stunning. I've done it. There's a couple of contests sometimes you'll get where people are like, you know, do a 30 item in room and see what happens. I think the last one I saw done was by Ouroboros, but I don't know that they're doing contests anymore. I am not sure. So this is a magical stove or magical oven fireplace. Yeah, the whole thing is enchanted, not just the outside. Lovely. People are doing lovely builds lately. I'm glad they gave us a couple of pretty things to add. That's the Rithana hidden very skillfully behind there. Oh no! You beheaded him! How could you? Oh, that's a neat little side table. I just don't like listening to it sing. That's the problem. Every cat ever. Kicking the toy away. And go, where'd it go? You just kicked it away, you moron. It is. The whole thing is very beautiful. And in such a small space, too. Really nicely done. Alright, let's see if there's anything small that I can tour that's open house here. We did Sioma. Shuttabag. We'll go. Is your Kragan home for the contest, for J-Heart's contest, or no? We can go to... I don't know if Shutterbug's even on. I don't know why I assumed he was. Okay, so let's go to... I'm Paladine Autumn's Gate. Nice and small. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm thinking of restarting Skyrim again because now I have all my add-ons, my settings the way I want them, and I played through the first time like without my settings the way I wanted them, so I've done things that I wish I hadn't. Lame. $200 out of 200. We're full. Got a very rustic house out here with some crafting area, a little forge, little tree house over here with more crafting stuff, and you can see out, which is a lovely view. Oh goodness, it is tricky to mod. It is not the simplest thing in the world, and the more mods you have, the more difficult it gets. And I have kind of built-in customer service because my husband does this kind of stuff for a living. Oh look, oops, she's walking on the furnishings. You may need to change her path a little bit. And then you've got recipe books right next to there. Very nice. You created a second floor, which is awesome. This house does well with a second floor. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, sorry about that. And then we'll go to... I'm sort of not all here. Let's do Prodigious Dull Waters. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. $6.90. All right, we're full. I do not want to shoot that. I want to sign it. Oh, jeez. I need to go shopping today. I'm low on inventory to sell. I have very little waiting that I can list. Oh, goodness. What is this? How? Oh. Those are displays. I thought for a minute, I don't know why, but I thought those were greenhouse for a second. But they're display cases. And then you have a little outdoor cooking area. Unfortunately, a ship got caught in the ice. This is nice. It's very nice. Very nice. Oh, little tent house. Must be cold in there. Where are we? What's this? Oh no! You know what's funny about this? They put the little witch stick under there that creates the stink and the flies. So it looks like the body's rotting and smelly. And I don't think you can get out again. I think you have to go all the way from the beginning. Uh-oh. I think I just crashed. Or not. It felt like it. Feels like you're walking into a ship. Oh wow, there's a second floor up here. Holy smokes. Okay, that I didn't see coming. I did not see a second floor coming on this one. Interesting. Huh. Oh, and here's a steam house or a sauna. Seems like there's something in there, but I can barely see it. Oh, it's Malakath. Oh, wow, that's clever. I don't often see people actually using stones to make the heat. That looks very realistic. That's a really clever idea. Neat. Neato. And then this is a separate building. Crafting room. Crafting house. Jordan, you're gonna slip on the ice. You gotta be careful, man. Oh my goodness, they built a lot. So this is... I believe this is what's called a group suicide pact. I'm sorry to make jokes like that. It's dark and sick, but I mean, really. Oh God, don't mind me. I have a terrible sense of humor. The further you get away from the further you get away from the house, the better it looks. I mean, come on! This is not the wisest move for snowmen to do. This seems rather unwise, as a matter of fact. A little bit of storage over here. No, that's part of the house. Oh, somebody found use for the Reekling stuff. Yeah, not my favorite. In fact, I didn't even look at the Reekling stuff yet. Honestly, I need to go look at it at least. And here's the treasure. And for once, she found the treasure. Brilliant. Take a quick look at that stuff. That's terrible, but funny. They won't be around to check to see if their hits have gone up. Ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Yes, I know I could mount up. I don't know why. A Reekling is a little... they're over in Rothgar. They're like little hunchbacked people. Almost like goblins, but not. I'll find a picture. Here's a picture of one. That might help you picture it a little better. That's a Reekling. It's not from ESO though, that's from Dragonborn. They're kind of vicious little beasts too. They're not precise, they're not very nice. Maybe you could wait till the Rothgar event and make the most out of it.
Opulence.
But their stuff is crap, let's be honest. I have one of these in... Aren't these craftable? I guess not. Alright, I'll buy one. These are stupid. I'll buy one. The sticks, I didn't even buy these last time. This, I should have one. No, I'm not even gonna buy that. That's stupid. I guess I'll get one. That's just stupid. Yeah, they are stupid things, really, honestly. Not very good stuff. Yeah, I could see it. I don't know. Let's go to Eco's Gardener. And you know what sucks is that next week's going to be Reekling too. I wish I had the link to that. That's true. That's true, they are. And next week is... I don't know. I guess they don't have it up. Wayrest Floral Shop. Pretty! Alright, we're going to use our light though. You may want to light this up just a little bit. Put either hide a light in it or put a shandy over it because it's lovely and it's kind of hard to see. Oh, right? I know. I have to be honest. I bought 10 of them when they first came out and I don't think that was a mistake. So I just think they're great for construction. Building things more than just being a greenhouse. They're better for just mainly for glass because we don't have a lot of glass or any glass except for the display cases. This is beautiful. You know what I love about this? Look at the walls, the painting. It's the same painting over and over so it looks like wallpaper. That's a really neat idea. Very good clutter too. Oh, I couldn't part with mine. I use them. I'm sure it was. I mean, you probably make triple. But then we have I suggest you not invest in the windmills for just reselling. Because they do not resell well. But if you get them for yourself, oh, that's cute. But don't buy them to resell them. Well, I use them to build my own thing, is the thing. I just like having that. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Again, just a little bit of light so that you can show it off a little bit. Having this little extra spot. That's cool. Beautiful garden. All right. I've hit the wall. I'm gonna call it. I'm sorry, guys. But J-Heart will be starting in probably about 40 minutes to do his contest. Let me pull the contest for his fashion contest. The winner is Hell of Ditties. Is that your actual name? And if so, which server? You're welcome. Yeah, they were not selling. What's your actual user and which server are you on? Hello. Shut it off. Okay, let me write that down because I'm not on EU. You're welcome. I will send it later. So have a good one and thanks everyone. And I'll catch y'all later.